What is going on, guys? It's Waffle here with another episode of Waffle Wednesday, a weekly discussion regarding gaming news, opinions, and much more. Feel free to submit topics for future shows at the link in the video description. Now, before I start off the show, I just wanted to spotlight a video a Waffleoid has made, and in this video, a Waffleoid has decided to make a statue of me in Minecraft. Now, here's a short clip of the video. If you guys want to go see the full video, feel free to click the video now, and I'll take you to the original video. So that's an awesome video. Thank you, whoever made that. Your name is at the bottom of the screen right now. And yeah, this week's topic comes from Gamer Go Home. And his message says, "Hey Waffle, recently I saw a video about a guy who was locked into a machinima contract for life. What I want to know is this what you had to do, or did you have a different contract, or what? Also, I would like to know what network you're signed to, and any recommended networks for partners to be like myself." Well, Gamer Go Home, I just want to let you know that I'm not signed to any network at all. I've not signed any contracts with any network. So if anyone's out there still thinking, oh, he's a part of Machinima, oh, he's just part of the game station, blah, blah, curse, blah, blah, blah. Well, you're wrong, because I am an independent partner. As you can see on my channel, I actually saw that video about the guy who was locked into a Machinima contract for life. And what I want to say is that if you're going to sign a contract with your legal name, any contract actually, you should just read over it. And I'm not trying to like say, oh, he just kind of skimmed through it, he saw all the stuff that kind of relates to him, you know, $2 CPM, blah, partnership, blah, machinima. But what he should have read was the whole thing, not just once, at least 2 or 3 times, even with another person there to help him out, because not only is this just a contract saying, oh, you'll get partnership with us, but it's a legal binding contract. Your name is on that paper. They can use it against you if they feel like it. And if you don't read it, then you don't know what they can do, what they can't do, what they're going to do, and other stuff like that. So this guy should have at least read his contract. If this video is legitimate, he should have at least read it, saw that it was perpetual, which is kinda illegal and kinda morally wrong. But I will say, machinima, why would you, why? You're mainly aimed at younger kids, probably like 12 to 18 year olds who are aspiring to be video game commentators, and they see, Machinima's offering me partnership, I can make money from it, and I just need my parents to sign this contract with me, saying that they approve of me doing this, and that's basically it. And even if you are like 12 to 17 years old, I think you need to be 18 to not have a parent, go over it, but whatever. At least have your parents go over it for you, and they could be like, hey, what they can do is they can access your account, they can, do all this good stuff and things, but we just want to let you know that this contract is perpetual, which means it's forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. So, if you feel like signing it, then yeah, you go ahead. But that'd be a terrible parent, if I may say so myself. I would never want to sign a contract that is perpetual. Doesn't matter if it's $1 million per week for the rest of my life. I will not sign that. It's just dumb. And even if it was $1 million a week, I probably only needed it for 1 week anyway, so after that, I'll be a millionaire, and it'd be absolutely amazing, and I won't have to worry about YouTube partnership. And that kind of leads me into your next question. What networks do you recommend? Well, I recommend either Curse or the Game Station, because they seem to have a pretty good reputation. Curse is pretty new. I've talked to the vice president of Curse on Skype before. He's a pretty nice guy. He's, for a vice president, he's pretty awesome, to be quite honest, and we talk occasionally, and it's pretty awesome. Also, one great thing about Curse is if you don't get offered a contract by them, which I actually was offered a contract, but you're actually able to read their contract on the internet, and it's, completely public. You can read it if you have like 1 subscriber, you can read it if you have like 0 subscribers, but you can read that contract. You can actually apply to be a partner there, and apparently I think you have to have like 5,000 subscribers or something like. I don't really remember. It's been a while since I skimmed through that contract, and I skimmed through it because it didn't pertain to me. I was already a partner for at least a year at that point in time. I was just interested in what that contract had to say, and yeah. If you're trying to become a gaming channel and you can't seem to get partner on your own, like myself, then I consider, Game Station or Curse, whatever you want to go to. Curse, I think, has a $3 CPM which by the way is cost per milli, which is how much monies you'll get per 1,000 impressions on your ads. So if you're wondering, oh, that guy's got $1 million, he makes money from the internet. No, he doesn't. He actually gets, if a video gets like 100,000 views, then you'll get about, about $300 from that video. But you have to send like, I don't know, I think 32% of the money goes to Google for sharing, I think. And if you go to a network, they take their part out of that. Like how Machinima probably has a pretty high and stable CPM, and you only get $2 CPM from them, as I've heard, and they get at least more than half of what AdSense is paying them. So yeah. Plus they have direct advertising and all that good old-fashioned delicious marketing they have going on. So yeah. I don't really know anything about the Game Station CPM, but I'm pretty sure if you're offered a contract with them, they can tell you. Or if anyone out there is a Game Station partner / director or whatever, I don't know how that whole system works. I don't know what the difference between a director and partner is. Anyways, if you're a Game Station director / partner, and feel free to leave in the comments what you think about the Game Station. And I know a lot of Machinima partners out there will probably suck up to Machinima. I'm just saying. A lot of them have. I've seen your videos. It's pathetic, I'm just saying. But anyways, if you want to go to a network, I do not recommend Machinima. No matter how many subscribers they have, I don't care. Just go to Curse or the Game Station or or what. I don't even know how to pronounce that one. I don't know. Whichever one you think works for you, then go for it. And speaking of the Game Station, over last summer, I believe, I actually saw an application on their YouTube channel to become a partner with them. So I decided, I might as well send an application, see what's going on, since at that time I was, completely against Machinima. Now I'm like 100% against Machinima, because I'm pretty sure at the beginning of this summer I was like, yeah, Machinima around, that'd be pretty cool, that'd be, upload the video to there and get like 1/10 the subscriber views that they have, but whatever. I decided to send in an application to the Game Station just to see what will happen, and I got no reply, so I decided, hey, I'm already a partner, nothing really to worry about. One thing I want to say is, if you're a video game commentator trying to make, a living off of this, which is, by the way, very hard, especially if you're with Machinima, who barely pays anything anyways. If you're trying to make partner with a gaming channel and, video game commentaries, walkthroughs, or whatever, you don't have to go to a network to, put ads on your videos, because recently I think that anyone is able to put ads on their videos now, make money from their videos, from their commentaries, stuff like that. So you don't really need a network to make money. So why do you go to a network? For the banners? For the partnership? For saying, I'm with Machinima, I'm pretty cool, aren't I? I'm on my horse. What's the reason? Last time I checked the Machinima contract on the internet, I don't know if it was real or not, as well as the Curse contract, it still says that you're responsible for your content. Now, what does that mean, of course? Well, that means if you upload a video to your channel, and it has, video game content, then you're responsible for that. Not Machinima, but you. You're responsible for that, and that is why someone like me always, well, most of the time, asks for permission. I didn't ask for permission for Minecraft, because, Notch publicly said, hey, you can record, it doesn't really matter with me, I'm actually really cool with that. But I usually email the PR of the publishers or the developers, depending if it's an indie company or not, and I say, hey, I'm gonna possibly start a playthrough of your video game so-and-so, and I'd like to know if I can have permission. If you don't reply to this email in 14 days, I'm just going to go ahead and upload. Now, what does that even mean? Well, that just means, hey, if they go over my email, they don't have to reply. I'll just, time out in 2 weeks. If you are trying to be a partner, trying to make money, or just trying to get those fancy banners, then I suggest you work hard, you try and get your content as good as you can, apply every 2 months, I think you apply, and then you have to wait 2 months, and then you can apply again, but I don't really know, it's been a while since, because I was invited to be a partner, I didn't actually apply, I was actually invited. So if you guys are wondering how I became partner, that is the reason why. And yeah, that's basically it. Machinima, the Game Station, the Curse, they're nothing but a bunch of partnering hubs. They're not your lawyers, they're not people covering your butt cheeks whenever you upload copyrighted content. And last time I checked, if you upload copyrighted content to any of those networks, they'll kick you right off. But yeah, if you guys are trying to be a video game commentator, I suggest you stay independent like me. Either that or, you just have to depend on a network like Curse or the Game Station, by all means, try and stay away from Machinima. I know you guys might be like, they partner so many people, but last time I checked, the people they partnered, they seem to go over quantity over quality, because it seems like they just want to have a lot of partners, and then go to advertisers and be like, hey, we've got like 10,000 people partnered under our channel, how about you advertise with us, because we have so many awesome original channels. When actually they're like 10-year-olds that just talk through their $10 Logitech microphone, talking about Minecraft at 2 frames per second. Anyways, that is pretty much it for Waffle Wednesday for today, May 16th, 2012. I hope to see you guys here next week with another episode of Waffle Wednesdays. Feel free to submit topics for future shows at the link in the video description. As always, thank you guys out for watching, and I'll see you guys here next week with another episode of Waffle Wednesday with me, Waffle. Oh, bye there.